Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Coming in, huh? I think I smell a barbecue. Air smells smoky. Pretty sure it's not a forest fire. So we were fortunate enough to get rain this season. So I think, well, for now, the fires will be suppressed. Although, at the end of summer, I think we're going to have a lot of dry brush, so it's going to be possibly even a worse fire season than normal. But for now, whoops, Scruffy fell over the brush. Did you trip on the brush? Oops, Scruffy's okay. He's moving a little funny, though it could just be that piece of fur around his leg. It's probably making it awkward for him to walk. Guess I'll have to keep an eye on Scruffy. So I saw Scruffy early this morning sleeping in the carrier. So he's getting around. And then, yeah, yesterday, if you saw, yeah, he jumped up on the table, hunting for all the kibble that I left him. And he also jumped off the table onto the orange chair, so we're pretty mobile there yesterday. Okay, that seemed to be a confident swing around, so I think, hoping that means, yeah, Scruffy's leg's okay. Might just be, yeah, the chunk of fur that's around his leg. Fortunately, it's taking forever to shed. But, yeah, that seems to be normal for Scruffy. So every year, around this time of year, he's shedding in big giant clumps. Usually the clumps are dragging behind him. And so every year it's a different clump, though. So one year his chest, like his mane, it was dropping off like a tuxedo dicky. So it looked like it was just kind of peeling off and sticking out. Like he's wearing a tuxedo dicky. Like in the cartoons where the dicky just, sticks out and like a flap, and, usually in the cartoons they make fun of it, and, they roll it up like a window, a rollable window blind, or, just sticks out, straight out for no reason, gets stuck, points like an arrow. And then, there are sometimes where, Scruffy has a big giant clump of fur dragging behind him. I think it was probably 2 years ago. I remember there was a big clump of fur dragging behind him, and that's when I decided to bring out a pair of scissors. I wasn't close to Scruffy. The scissors weren't open. I don't even think they were a normal pair of scissors, or kind of a weird plastic triangle design. But I was putting them down on the table, and Scruffy freaked out. Didn't trust me for the next couple days. And I didn't even get close to him with it. I didn't even, direct the scissors at him. He just saw me lying down, the triangle on the table, and he freaked out. But yeah, he seems to freak out over every little change. Like yesterday, when I brought out the kibble container and was putting it on the table, he hissed at me. Told him that's not very smart, hissing at the kibble container. That's like the most important thing in his life. Scruffy likes the chin rubs tonight. So anyway, I'd love to cut off that piece of fur that's around his leg. But yeah, I can't bring out any scissors or he'll freak out. So we see that any little change seems to freak out Scruffy. So I was giving Scruffy the diatomaceous earth treatment. We freaked out for like a week. That was like a month ago or something. And yeah, that was really demoralizing. I don't want to have to go through that again, so I'm not going to bring out a pair of scissors. I don't want to get through that again. So I'm hoping the fur will just come off soon. I keep brushing it, tugging a little bit every day. Maybe it'll just encourage it to come off. Forge him to shed it. So eventually he sheds all the clumps. Just takes a while. To review the last year's video, I think he started shedding big clumps like a month earlier. But yeah, we had really weird weather this year, so we had a lot more rain, and the cold season seemed to last much longer. Usually it gets hotter much sooner. And so I'm thinking, yeah, I might just cause Scruffy to shed later. Okay, one more chin rub. I don't know, I'm thinking the leg that doesn't have the piece of fur seems a little weak. Seems like he's not putting enough strength into it to keep him up. I don't know if he's doing that intentionally or if there's a problem with his leg. Yeah, he's got me all worried. doesn't seem to be any immediate jeopardy, so I'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, let's get his food. Brush him, see how he handles his balance. So he's very light on his feet today. So as I was trying to grab that clump, he was standing on his tippy toes. I'm not sure if that means anything, but yeah, that's something I normally see him do. I'll try to push the leg a little. It's not reacting. Okay, I don't know what to do. Just keep an eye on Scruffy. Looking for any weird marks on his foot. That's, it's hard to say. He has too much fur. It's hard to see anything. Oh well. So let's see. Yeah, I don't remember anything at lunch. Yeah, I think it was a pretty normal lunch. Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Another nice day. So you ready for your kibble and water? Yep. Ready for food, huh? Okay. Do your food. Here you go. Tonight's dinner is meaty pate with real ocean whitefish, kibble, and just rotisserie chicken scraps. So I'm not sure how hungry Scruffy is going to be today since he got all the extra kibble from last night or yesterday when they refilled my kibble containers. Kind of a tradition, I give him extra kibble and leave it around for him to find. I think maybe that's why he was in the shelter this morning. I think so I left kibble in there, which he got yesterday afternoon, but I think maybe the shelter reminded him, or the food being in the shelter reminded him, oh yeah, that's a nice place to hang out and sleep. So I saw him sleeping in the carrier this morning. I didn't take a picture, I didn't have the camera, but even still, yeah, it's hard to see him in there. You only kind of see his little fur from the, looking through the slits of the carrier. Yeah, I didn't see him the rest of the day. Not sure where he was hanging out. It's a nice day again. So we're having the Goldilocks weather, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like right in that perfect zone. So, yeah, we've been there for the past few days. And I think the forecast is going to keep us in the zone for a while. So we might actually get more than a full week in this zone. I hope it stays like this for a while. Usually, it's always too hot by this time of the year. Yeah, I think Scruffy is walking funny. But I can't tell if it's because of the fur around his leg. So I guess when Scruffy walks away tonight, we'll see. I should move the balls from the finish eating. I don't know, that last swagger made me think maybe it was the fur around his leg. I don't know, maybe I will have to risk bringing out some scissors. But I don't think it's going to go well. So I went for a run today. And at the park, I remembered I saw two small dogs being walked. And one of them, was chasing or I don't know if chasing is the right word, but two squirrels ran straight up a tree, very tall tree, and the dog was circling around the base of the tree. But the other dog that was with them, it was kind of limping along. It looked like the dog was struggling to walk, but The owner didn't seem to be concerned. So I'm guessing, yeah, it might just be an older dog. Yeah, Scruffy has a weird swagger, but it could be that chunk of fur. Well, I can't do anything about it right now. Guess you just have to keep an eye on it. I might consider the scissors over the following days, but yeah, keep an eye on it for now. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.